Так, всем добро пожаловать, друзья, с вами Юрий Кокос, и это прохождение News and Bullets. Так, мы остановились на 6 главе. Вот. Давайте продолжим. Я извиняюсь, в первом прохождении мне было очень плохо слышно. Эффекты, музыка, голоса не перебивали мой голос. Я извиняюсь, больше такого не повторится. Так, забраться в фуникулер. Ну, давайте заберемся. Так вот, правда, я не знаю, это где, куда. Ну, давайте подойдем сюда. Ух ты, какие спинки. Какие красопеты, а? Вот. Так.
The Hindenburg. Her forced landing in New Jersey almost cost the lives of over 100 passengers. Yeah, nearly a fireball in midair. It would have burned down half the city.
Так, куда нам сейчас? Эх. В масках, ничего себе. Видимо, какой-то карнавал, что ли. Бедный чувак. Взялся такой за голову, фейспам.
A. Ryan, owner of Ryan Hotels, the visionary who transformed the Hindenburg into the monument to aeronautical luxury it is today.
Так. Так, видимо, я не туда, да?
Okay, let's go.
Окей. Ух ты, нифига себе.
Scared of heights?
Hey, you sure we don't know each other?
I never lie, sir. If you need a paper bag, I have one.
How high does this thing go?
Higher than the clouds.
Да, ну нифига себе. Уже прям флаут какой-то, ей-богу. А здесь ничего, так красиво, да. Ух ты, какой у них пол. Так, куда нам? Идите к стойке регистрации, идем.
I'm afraid I can't come with you. Thanks for the pie.
But
Welcome to the Grand Hindenburg Hotel. My name is Susan, and I'm glad to be of service. Your name, please?
Отель, нифига себе.
I'm Mr. Untouchable.
In that case, I suggest you try not to live up to your name if you want to make the most of your stay at the Hindenburg, Mr. Untouchable. And now, how can I help you?
I'm here to see Mr. Capone.
There's no Mr. Capone here, Mr. Untouchable.
Listen, Susan, I know more than 60 aliases for Al Capone, so you have two options. One is to delay my appointment with him until I guess the right one, which he is not going to like. The other is to send me through and earn my eternal gratitude and his. Your call.
He's in the presidential suite. Top floor at the end of the red carpet.
И
Thank
как?
you, Susan.
Have a pleasant stay at the Grand Hindenburg Hotel, Mr. Untouchable.
Так, и как же нам туда пробраться?
Your attention, please. The cable car to Santa Esperanza
What
leaves
kind
in
of person
3
can afford
minutes.
this kind of luxury? Shit. You think it's going to be a quiet day and suddenly the storm hits you.
Да, на самом деле это страшно. Я бы, наверное, тоже вздрогнул. Так. Ух ты, интересно.
You
что
can't
это
go
за
in
дверь?
there, sir. They're in rehearsal.
Theater?
Shakespeare's Titus Andronicus. They open in a couple of nights. Perhaps Mr. Capone can get you a ticket?
Capone? He's at this hotel? Gosh, I'd heard the opposite.
И как... Так, куда нам, собственно говоря, надо? Так, туда я тоже не иду. Так. Давайте на самом деле это пипец как страшно. Вот, не знаю, но
Higher than the clouds.
я бы боялся на его месте вообще ходить здесь. Так. У нас кого наверху.
Your attention, please. The cable car to Santa Esperanza leaves in 2 minutes.
Аль Капоне. Так, вон там салют.
A. Ryan, owner of Ryan Hotels, the
Ah,
visionary who
those are
transformed the Hindenburg into the monument to aeronautical luxury it is today.
Интересно, для чего мы здесь?
The window cleaners up here deserve every cent they make. I wouldn't do it for all the money in the world.
Ух ты, как высоко, твою же мать. Это ж бешеная высота. Салюты. Давайте оптимизм.
Someday, maybe.
Так, ну к этому аппарату нет смысла подходить. Мы уже ко всем подходили. Ничего от этого не менялось. Ага. Так. Куда же мы, интересно, сейчас поедем? Так, и где мы сейчас? Ух ты, как здесь красиво. Деревья. Доберитесь до номера Капоне. Неплохо у него здесь. Кровь. Любопытно.
What happened here?
Nothing to worry about, my good man. What happens on the Hindenburg stays on the Hindenburg.
Давайте закон.
Are you saying the law doesn't apply here?
We're too high up, my good man. The law has always preferred to look down.
Давайте
You
полицию.
never had problems with the police?
Oh, many a one, my good man. In fact, what I'm cleaning up is today's first problem.
How can you work in a place like this?
You don't want to know where I worked before this, my good man.
Ясно. Опа, что это было? Что звук какой-то странный. Вот опять какой-то звук странный. Так, что такое? А, он типа осматривает помещение, не? Или как? Ух ты, что это за колесико? Блин, что это за звук? Опа, кого-то хоронят на корабле. Жесть. Не хоронят. Я думал, это гроб мне сначала показалось. Вообще... Как так можно?
Bravo!
Красавчик просто. Подошел. Молодец.
I'm sorry.
Все-таки он зарезал, да, ее? Молодец. А вот и, собственно говоря, наверное, самого Капоне.
If it wasn't for my habit of checking all possible exits when I walk into the lion's den, I'd be a dead man.
Так. А вот, собственно говоря, и сам Капоне.
You should be rotting in jail.
That's exactly what I've been doing for the last 19 and a half years. You'll be surprised what a little good behavior can do for a person. You're not gonna ask me for my last words this time? I'm a lot closer to death than when I last saw you. As are you.
Not close enough.
Hmm? Close enough for who?
If you knew how often I've dreamt of you dying, you'd never have called me.
Look, I didn't ask you here to find out who's got the snappiest comebacks. I want to hire you.
What?
I require your services as a detective.
Давайте
I don't know what your game is. But if your plan was to surprise me, you've succeeded.
Look, Ness. My granddaughter Sophia has been kidnapped. When what happened to my son, Vittorio, I put her in a boarding school. She was entered under a false surname, Colombo. Nobody knows who she is.
Nobody?
Only Milton, the man who brought you here. I trust him completely. 2 days ago, a guy turned up at the boarding school. He introduced himself as Guido Colombo, the girl's uncle, and her new legal guardian. He said her parents had just died in a tragic automobile accident. He produced all the relevant papers, driver's license, the custody document supposedly made out by the father, the death certificates. He explained away the fact that the girl didn't know him by saying he moved to Seattle before she was born.
Any clues?
Nah. Well, Sophia was wearing a blue dress with flowers that I personally ordered for her from Italy. She was also wearing white ballet shoes with daisies embroidered on them. As for the guy, the school principal said he was tall and slim, in his 50s. No particular accent. Black hair, no beard, no glasses. Well dressed. Could be anyone. But I know he was hired by one of my old associates. Someone wants to finish me once and for all. Maybe they want control of what's left of my organization. Maybe they hate my guts.
And I thought I was the only one who still hated you after 20 years. What else have you got?
I got this. And I got you.
You don't have me. My place is at my diner. And your girl's not there.
Huh. So where should I be looking?
Полиция, мафия. Ну, блин. Полиция. Не то. Наверное, мафия.
You were the biggest boss in the Mafia. And by the looks of this place, you didn't lose everything. Why don't you ask one of your subordinates for help?
You don't listen, do you? The kidnapper was hired by one of my men. One of the people I trust.
So why me?
20 years ago, I pushed you to the edge. I bought your friends and killed the ones who couldn't be bought. I got you so obsessed with me that your wife ended up leaving you. When you had nothing left, you walked into my house, shot my bodyguards, and pointed a gun at me. You could have killed me. But you chose to restrain yourself. You even gave my son a lecture on ethics. You're the only honest man I know.
Ну, давайте.
I'll do it. Not for you. For her.
I knew I got the right guy.
But I want something in return.
As you can see, I'm not short of money. Ask. I won't haggle.
Выезд, пожертвование, так. Давайте все-таки, наверное, пожертвования. Как-то более так разумно.
You give your entire fortune to the Santa Esperanza Hospice.
That won't be difficult. I've been donating to them for decades. And I don't need the money anymore. I don't give a damn what happens to me, Ness. You just save Sophia. And you can start by investigating
Carlo Boccarini.
How did you know?
Biggest forger in Santa Esperanza. Wouldn't surprise me if Sophia's so-called uncle's papers were made by him. Besides, he's been cursing your name ever since we put you in jail.
Hey, I treated him like a son.
After you killed his parents.
They were selling booze without my permission. Wait, you know where to find him?
I have a good contact at the station. A girl. Rookie. Straight arrow. Reliable.
A girl? You saying you trust her?
You are such a chauvinist. Do you trust me?
Deal?
Ну, так, ладно, давайте договоритесь.
That's a spirit. Keep Milton informed at all times, huh? You hear me?
I know you from somewhere.
нужно сейчас опять через весь этот идти, да? Или нет?
You're not gonna ask me for my last
Well,
words.
you should be running. I'm never going to help you. Why me?
I'm not asking you to help me.
I'm not a cop anymore. I'll do it. Not for you. For her.
Ух ты. Так. Ребят, ну я думаю, мы на этом закончим. Продолжим в следующей серии. Я думаю, она будет финальной, скорее всего.
This town has become a jungle.
Не знаю. Посмотрим. Всем спасибо за просмотр. Подписывайтесь на канал. Ставьте палец вверх. С вами был Юрий Кокос. Всем пока-пока.